Hey, how's it going, y'all? How are y'all this evening? I'm RC, the OraCola. Let's see. Goog is first. Hey, ooh, it's Lava Jeans. P&G. Wow, the whole family is rolling on in. I love it. I love it. I hope y'all are having a good February so far. I want to switch over to live chat here. Just if you haven't done it yet, switch to the live chat, go to the top and click that down arrow. Oh man, yeah, it's been a month so far. There's still limbs all over. Like I'm dead trees everywhere. It's a little bit of a apocalypse out there. Now I don't want to sound like ungrateful because of course we could be dealing with something like they're dealing with over in Turkey and Syria. But some folks here in Austin is still out of power. If y'all can believe that shit, like it was in a way to some people. This particular ice storm was worse than the snowpocalypse. Now for me, this was a breeze. Like inconvenience, yes. Missed some work because they was closed, yes. But mostly, I'm fine. The big old limbs that fell outside did not fall on my apartment, so I'm good. I never lost power. I had water the whole time. But some people here in town, even just like around me, just weirdly, like maybe a quarter of a mile away, still don't got no lights. And the city has totally fucked this shit up. Um, there's going to be some heads rolling. There's talk of firing the city manager over it. Of course, they'll give him a huge severance and he'll just go fuck some other city up. So, yeah, it's kind of a to do here, but thankful that I came out of it okay, and I hope y'all did too. Uh, I know most of my viewers are here in Texas, so y'all probably had the same kind of thing going on. All right. Oh yeah, this necklace is so much fun. It's made out of weapons. The love is spelled out with weapons. You might have to zoom in because I can't get much closer. All right, let's see who we got here in the house. Get my stuff situated a little bit closer. It's hard, this is a different angle pretty much every time I do the show because I don't set nothing like in stone. I just kind of have a general idea of where I need to put it. So yeah, just trying to maximize the good space here and minimize this ugly fucking mic, which one day I'm going to get a better mic. I know this one is not great, but it's what I got. So, okay, let's see. We got Patrick. Hey, Patrick, welcome. Hey, Prince, good to see you. What? Something's weird, but I'll manage. Oh, no. Oh, hey, fuck you. Welcome. You're just listening tonight. Hey, that's fine. You can always watch it later on youtube.com/channel RCCola. It'll be up there. So you can watch it again and again and again and again. Watch it so many times. Rewind it, or you don't have to rewind no more. But just like scroll backward in the timeline and rewatch the funny parts as many times as you want. I give you permission. Okay. Just checking out who we got here. TTU Spirit. Hey. Hey, Matt. Good to see you. Fun. We got a fun house tonight. Well, as y'all know, I'm RC, the OraCola. Welcome to the show. We will be doing some readings from various oracles with the help of the universe, as we always do on the OraCola. Everybody that's in the chat knows what to do. However, if you're a looky-loo and you're just watching and you don't know what to do, here's how it works. Put your question for the universe, could be anything, in the chat. You have to log into YouTube to participate in the chat. So if you don't got an account, too bad, so sad. If you do, you got to log in. Or you can just watch. Yeah. Anyway, put your question in the chat. Put your oracle selection in all caps with the question. The oracles are in the description box below. There's a whole ton of them. So you're bound to find something that you're going to like. And then hopefully I will get to it. It's hard to keep up with the scroll. Plus, I'm wearing contacts that don't actually work for me. So I will just try to make this window a little bit bigger and see how it goes. All right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that's how it works. You put your oracles in, your questions in the chat, and then I'll get to them and we'll do the whole damn thing. Be here for about an hour. And before we get started, we always do a little ritual to set the tone, invite the universe in for us, just like say, hey, we're here, all that hoo-ha. So the first thing I like to do, and if you have your own ritual, now is the time to do your ritual. Oh, oh, oh. My scarf is like mating with my glove here. Burn the sacred wood. Yes, I have this sacred wood. It smells real nice. And I just love burning the sacred wood. Okay. Burning that sacred wood. Getting the smell of the empanadas I cooked in the oven out of the air. I actually oven cooked something that was frozen. I feel like I have matured in some way because normally I would put that shit in the microwave. But tonight I said, you know what? I'm going to turn on the oven. It's a little bit chilly. The oven will heat up the house a little bit. I got shit to do, so I can just like put it in the oven, set it, and come back in 20 minutes, and my shit is going to be done. And you know what? It was good because it was crunchy. It wasn't mushy. This thing with the microwave, it always makes everything mushy, but sometimes you gotta eat something in a hurry. Woo! All right, that was enough of that. Back to our ritual. Next up, we like to ring the bell, let the universe know we're here. Let this sweet copper sound tinkle away all of the negative little Nellies floating in the corners. I wish they'd take the dog hair with them, but they ain't sweeping up. All right. And then, of course, when we live in the time of the pathogens, we're gonna do our pathogen wand just to make sure that, God damn it, this glove and this scarf, they're having too much fun tonight. I'm gonna have to get them a room. Anyway, waving our magic UV light around just to get rid of any nasties in the air, whether they be man-made or natural. All kinds out there, all kinds, y'all. And then we got our dwindling abundance spray. This is for abundance. Good abundance for you, good abundance for me. If you want to share any of your abundance, you can do so through Venmo or PayPal at RCCola, ARCIECOLA. Do it as a friend. Don't fucking say I'm a business. They take a fee out, God damn it. I need all the pennies. And then if you don't have the Venmo or the PayPal, you can always email me at rcoracola@gmail.com. That's also in the box. And tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you how to get it to me. That's how that works. Awesome to receive any offerings from y'all. Always a pleasure and a thrill to see what comes in the mail. Of course, if you don't want to offer, that's totally fine too. My offering to you is this show. I do it every Wednesday at 9, so at least share it or tell your friends. Okay, and finally, we got our final little ritual. We're going to anoint ourselves with this spicy Florida water. See, I sniffed it first that time. And that is going to cleanse our chakras and make everything nice and spinny. Okay. Whew. All right, y'all. You ready to do some oracling? I am. Let's get this shit show started. Okay. First up, let's see what we got. You're doing a refried bean thing. Okay. I guess you're doing a food thing. Goog is doing algebra. Okay. Well, good for you. Somebody's got to do it. As long as it ain't me, I give you permission. Oh, my goodness. Hat of self-care. Okay, we got one. Hi, Slunky. Good to see you. TTU Spirit had a self-care. I realized my boyfriend wasn't trying to make things work as much as I was trying, so I gave up. I'm so sorry. That sucks, but it's good for you to realize these things and move on. Cut your losses. Uh, so February 14th is Independence Day. What do I do to take care of myself? Well, the hat of self-care is going to tell you what to do. Let's see. Hopefully something that's easy, don't require you to do a lot of effort. Let's see. Y'all know what it's gonna say. All y'all who are regulars know what this shit's gonna say. Masturbate. Yeah, get after it, bitch. Oh my God, that was so fucking funny. Universe knows just how to take care of you. So take care of yourself. Good luck, hon. And happy Independence Day. Woo! Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, ba. Shoot that rocket off all over the place. Oh my God. Oh, that's going to happen for sure. Well, I'm glad you already had it in the plans. Now you don't have to go out of your way. It was already in the books. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we got that first one out the way. Who else wants to dive into the deep end here? Tarot for Goog. Corporate asked me to help lead some DEI. I don't know what that is. DEI stuff. I looked it over. It seems like it's a good approach, so I agreed. May I have some guidance for doing it well? Okay, you're asking about some work shit I don't understand, but that's all right. Is it going to go well for you, or how can you make it go well for you? What do you need to think about? That's how we do it. Tarot is always asking an active question. Universe wants you to do the work. So how are you going to do the work here to achieve the outcome you desire? All right. Let's see here. I hope it's not interfering with your algebra. Or was it somebody else is doing? I don't know. Somebody's doing algebra. Don't ask me no questions when it comes to algebra, because none of my oracles will be able to tell you. I promise. I'm just like, when it comes to math things, especially beyond simple addition and subtraction, my brain kind of shuts off. It just like, it turns right off. And I'm just like, nope, I can't do it. I won't even go there. I'm stupid, and I don't care if I'm stupid. That's, that part of my head has given up. It has let itself go since like infancy. All right. Work. How are we going to get this thing going off on the right foot? Ooh, temperance. Okay. So just try to maintain the harmony of the situation while getting your shit done. So keep in mind, you may be stepping into somebody else's territory. They may feel like they're in ownership. They may be resentful of anything you're trying to say. So I would just pay attention to the politics of the situation. And also, I wouldn't do anything too crazy. Just don't try anything wild because you get cocky. Just stick to what you know is going to work, and it'll be good. It'll all work out okay. Good luck. Okay. Let's see. We got another one down here for Patrick. Digital Diviner. Was Kamala Harris zonked out of her? Okay. She did look kind of like out of it. Like she was completely disassociating. I did not watch the whole damn speech because I got other shit to do. But I did watch the highlight reel, and I was paying attention to her especially. And the only time I saw any kind of laugh out of her was when she stood up to clap. And it was like, I swear someone was telling her to do it because she was just like, whoop, up and down. But yeah, she had a terrible blank, like, I'm so fucking high right now that if I even move a muscle, everyone's going to know how high I am look on her face. So, let's see what the Wood has to say about the Kamala. Was she high? Was she high? Was she high? Never. Oh, damn it. Well, maybe that was a sarcastic never, with a wink. I would just pretend because she definitely looked like something had happened. Either that or she came across the CIA plans to assassinate her and it's freaked her out. So, either way. Matt, digital designer. Should I adopt another cat? Well, that depends on your cat. How many cats you got? And if your cat that you currently have is going to be amenable to your intrusion of their solitude. Because I promise you this, cats prefer to be by themselves. I've learned this the hard way. They'll get along together if they have to. And, if they're a bonded pair like siblings or whatever, they grow up together, they can be lonely without each other. But honestly, stranger cats would prefer to be like only cats. Promise. Plus, there's a lot more shit to clean up. But let's see. Possibly. Oh, yeah. You need to have a real heart-to-heart with your other cat or cats about this potential thing. Now, it's good to rescue. I do appreciate that you're trying, but, you got to be realistic about this shit. Cats, when they don't get along, are a pain in the ass. They'll piss on every goddamn thing you own, and that shit is hard to get out, even with them special enzyme miracle cleaners. I have in the past had cat wars that were so bad that I just couldn't stand it anymore because I was a messy slob and had shit all over the floor and they just pissed all over it. Instead of trying to figure out what got pissed on and what didn't because the whole damn place smelled like piss, I couldn't figure it out. I just bagged it all up and threw the goddamn thing in the dumpster. Everything, all the stuff. Just threw it away. And there was a lot of shit in there I probably should have kept. I think my Lollapalooza shirt was in there. But yeah, I couldn't take it. I just couldn't. I remember I was laying in bed and I was just like, that smell of cat piss that just gets up in your nostrils and it's like, you cannot get rid of it. Oh my God. It once you smell it, you cannot unsmell it. There's no getting used to that smell. There is some kind of musk or funk or I don't know what it is. But cat piss is terrible. Terrible. You can try to ignore it, but it's always going to be weaseling up in your nostrils. So, tread carefully. Really consider this because there might be a piss war in your house. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure she had an earpiece in. Well, that's funny. I bet she did. Yep. 2 cats. You got 2 already. Well, if they're getting along, I don't know about upsetting the apple cart. Here's what I think about cats. They will find you. You don't need to go out and acquire them. They will come to you. Most of the cats that I have acquired through the years have been good cats. A couple of the cats that I got because I wanted a cat, shit cats. They were terrible. They were the worst cats. So, yeah, maybe stick to the ones that find you. And if you're worried about that, just start leaving food around your house, outside. The raccoons, the cats, the possums, all of them will find you. And the squirrels. Oh my God, I'm so fucking pissed. I got to tell y'all. A fucking squirrel dug up my goddamn plant. My little plant that I've been nursing for years that I got for free at the Home Depot because the dude could not figure out how to ring it up. And it was already a sickly plant. It was like a clearance plant. And I took it home and I started inside and I made a little terrarium for it. It was so cute. And then it started to get sickly because it was inside all the time and it didn't have the right light. So then I put it outside and it almost died, but it stayed on and it started blossoming and growing more stuff. And then a fucking squirrel, goddamn motherfucking squirrel, comes in yesterday and just digs that shit right up. So yeah, put your food out. And if you see a squirrel, then kick it in the head. Sorry. I know people love squirrels. I think they're cute. That's the reason they can get away with it. All right. Magic 8-Ball. Should I get myself a puppy dog for Independence Day? Ooh. I got stories to tell about dogs too. Dogs are like a step below having a goddamn toddler all the time. It's a lot of fucking work. Unless you had like a roommate or a significant other and you said you didn't, so you're alone, this is your thing. A dog can be a whole lot. And you might not end up with a dog that you think you're going to get. I got a dog as a puppy thinking foolishly that it would be fine and I could raise it up to be what I wanted it to be, not remembering the lesson that I learned before and forgot when I got a kitten and thought the same goddamn thing. That fucking cat hated me and was the worst cat I've ever owned. 100%. I still loved her, but she was a bitch. She would just look at me and hiss. That's the kind of cat I had. Now, when I got her as a kitten, I was like, I'm going to love this kitten. I'm going to make it so perfect. It's going to be the best cat. No. Nurture can only do so much. Nature trumps. And so, same thing with my dog. Got him as a puppy, thinking, okay, I'll train him up, whatever. And then he didn't turn out to be the kind of dog that I wanted. I was wanting the kind of dog you could take to the patio. He's the kind of dog that can't go anywhere. All right. Well, Karen thinks you should get one, so she says, as I see it, yes. Well, she turned it away, but she did agree. She's like, yeah, get a dog. Here's what I recommend. Don't get an actual dog at first. I would get one of them Tamagotchi kind of dogs, something that you can like play a video game with. And if you can't remember to feed the digital dog, don't get the real dog. If you cannot walk the digital dog, don't get the real dog. And make sure you get one that's programmed to wake your ass up at 4:30 in the morning, whining in your ear, because it didn't piss at 10 when you took it out, and now it's got to fucking go. All right. Well, I hope if you get a dog, an actual dog down the road, I hope it works out well for you. Don't let me put you off having a dog. I've had some great dogs. And I've seen other people have great dogs. So you might get a good one. Okay. Oh, my goodness. That was a lot of ranting there. Who else has a question? Anybody? See, I think we got... I get my free tea every Wednesday night. I love it. Our dog pooped on my leg this morning while... Oh, my God. No. See, that's what happens with dogs. They can shit on you, too. Same with cats, but typically they won't unless they got diarrhea. Okay, let's see. Can you ask the Book of Revelations if the Chinese balloon a psyop? Ooh, that's an interesting theory, of course, among many. What a weird situation that was, right? Damn, like they were just watching it float over us. Come on. And you know what I thought of, and still haven't looked it up, was this the trajectory of that total solar eclipse that we had like what 3-4 years ago? Can't remember when it was, but it came like right over the US, and it kind of like, I think it made pretty much the same arc, so that means something. All right, we got 22. Yeah, we're here. All right, making sure my bookmark was there. Sometimes I take it out and then it's sad because I can't find it, even though it's the last book of the Bible. You would think it'd be easy, but there's that fucking dictionary part in the back, and then the map is all the stuff, and yeah, it's complicated. Anyway, we're going to get to that random number generator and generate a number between 1 and 22, because that is how many chapters are in the Book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible. Y'all say it with me. The only version that counts. Okay. 22. Here we go. Chapter 19. Let's see how many verses we got. Chapter 19. Oh, look, it was already there. It was already there. It has 21 verses. So let's check that shit out. Let's choose 21 and then regenerate. All right, verse 12. Book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 12 for the Chinese spy balloon survey says, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Yeah, it's a big old secret. Big old secret. I don't know if we're going to learn the truth about this. It might have to be one of them things that we speculate on forever, because the whole like Freedom of Information Act request that comes down in 100 years when the record's supposedly unsealed will be completely redacted. It won't even have nothing. It'll just be black lines. So I don't know. I don't know what they're up to with that balloon thing. Yeah, it was a very, if it was a U.S. psyop, you would think that China would be like, that ain't our fucking balloon. But China owned it. China claimed it. They're like, yeah, that's our fucking balloon. So I don't know. I mean, it just seems very strange. But whatever. It's like a distraction from all the other horrible shit we got going on, and the fact that our whole economy is collapsing, and then our government is corrupt, and everything is shit. All right. Yeah, you have a hard time believing we don't have a way to recover. Well, who uses balloons anymore? Seriously, we got fucking satellites. We have satellites so powerful that they can zoom down to like an inch. Now, don't tell me they don't have them satellites. They just ain't released that knowledge. You know they do. So why do they need a fucking balloon? I'm telling you, there's some weirdness going on here, and I have not figured it out. But I'm working on it in my head. So when I have a better analysis, be sure to be watching the OraCola, because it'll just come right out. Ugh. China said it was a weather balloon. Yeah. Maybe it was. Maybe. It's possible. Maybe it's just a fucking weather balloon from China, and it got off course, and it just floated around, and the U.S. shot it down because you got to. But the reason they didn't shoot it down before is because they knew it was just a fucking weather balloon. And then now they're just kind of trying to milk it for whatever. But really, it's probably a big nothing. I don't know. We'll see. Swamp gas. It very well could have been. Something was keeping it inflated. They can see individual skin cells from space. Oh, God, I hope not. My complexion's been real bad. I switched back to my old, thing, and it's better, but I'm still getting over that whole, horrible using the wrong moisturizer. It made me break out so bad. The balloon probably lights up to make people think it's a UFO. Well, that's the thing. They kept showing clear pictures. Here's what I want to know, since you bring it up. How come all the goddamn UFO pictures we got ain't even a tenth as good as the pictures of the goddamn balloons that people was getting from their goddamn iPhones? We got that whole thing clear as day, all the pictures. And yet every UFO, or whatever the new fucking terminology is, I don't know, I can't remember. Every one of them is blurry as fuck. And that's coming from our goddamn government. I don't believe it for a second. Like I said, I ranted about this before. We are not getting our black budget money's worth. The black budget is not doing its job serving us. We need to get a little something out of that. If we're paying into that kitty, we need to be getting a little bit more out of it than some blurry goddamn pictures and a supposed testimony from a supposed fighter pilot. They kept saying it was the size of 3 school buses. Well, if it was full of children, then God bless their souls, because they probably died of hypothermia up in that balloon. And then when they got shot down, they just got blown to bits and became fish food. Oh, they only released the blurry one. Of course. Of course. It's just the same reason why nobody has ever got a good picture of a good picture of the Sasquatch. Mm. All right. It's 9:32, y'all. What if the Chinese balloon was full of new and improved COVID? What is it, 23? Are we on 23 now? Oh, I guess. Yeah, it's 2023. I don't know if they can rebrand the cold another time. Seriously. I don't know if it's too soon. You need to wait a few years for that one to roll around again. They're going to have to do something different. It's going to have to be a different thing. I think everyone's over the whole like COVID thing. Maybe it contains the only vaccine that actually works and it got destroyed by the F-22. Yeah, maybe China was doing us a solid. They're like, them poor Americans, they'll never accept our aid. We're just going to go over the whole damn country and like drop cloud seed, the real COVID vaccine that actually works that we have. Yeah, sure, whatever. This can go all kind of ways. I feel like this is a Netflix movie that we're writing right now. So, oh my goodness. All right. Well, I don't think I've missed any questions. I'm going to scroll back up here and just make sure I did not miss. But it's possible I did. Nope. I got them all. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Okay. Well, since I'm already spilling it, I might as well draw some tea. Excuse me. Oh, this teapot's dirty. It's full of filth. All right, what are we going to talk about tonight? Oh, this one's fun. We're just talking about conspiracies. Sorry, it was in the light. So I know not everybody that watches this show is 100% up on the latest in conspiracy thinking. However, there is this really fun, well-produced, and pretty educational YouTube channel called The Y-Files. And I've seen it on Rumble and other places too, but I found it on YouTube. It was just an algorithm, just suggested it to me, and there it is. But what it does is it kind of breaks down the history and the major points of various ideas that are out there. So one in particular that I was watching that I found interesting was the one about the Philadelphia experiment / Montauk Project. And the way that the story is told by the narrator, it's just like talking head guy, and he's got this like weird sidekick that I ain't into, but whatever. It is what it is. But he will break down kind of what the main points are, and then he'll like come out and present it as if it might be true, and then at the very end he'll tell you maybe you shouldn't think about it as true because of X, Y, and Z. So it gives you a chance to mull it over without getting in the way of like your logic, because at the end you're going to get some other points and then you can kind of balance it out. So the Y-Files, I have not like watched a ton of the content because it's all kind of long. However, what I have seen has proven to be quite entertaining. And if you are interested in learning more about various conspiracies or ideas that are not mainstream, we shall say, then check it out. See if it's something that is something that you would want to watch. I mean, it might not be everybody's taste, but I think it's a good intro to some of these ideas. Like, if you're just curious, what is the Philadelphia experiment? What is the Montauk Project? If you don't know what them things are, this is a great way to kind of like get your toes wet and understand it and do it without having to read the goddamn Wikipedia, which, as we all know, is totally biased. So check out the Y-Files, those of y'all who are interested in learning more. I'm not saying that they're going to get into anything really juicy, but I am saying that they're going to like get you in the door. We're going to get you in the door. You ain't going to be swallowing no pills yet, but you'll at least get into the house where the pills are located. All right. Let's see. Pornicle for Prince Albert. Okay. Let me see. Prince, what was your question here? I missed the question part. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I know I can hustle this job I'm at. Should I keep gambling with the fate of the company? Okay, there it is. Pornicle. Okay, it's right above. Good. Well, this is quite the question for the Pornicle. I don't know whose dick you're going to have to suck, but we'll see. 755 pages in the Pornicle. Let's see what we got. Oh, page 230. Page 230 in the Pornicle for this job-related question. Y'all got a lot of job-related questions. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and we need to have more. Oh, that's wrong oracle there. We need to have more love questions, but whatever. Let's see. What did I say? 230? 230? Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right. So you're just going to have to feel up a lot of people. You're going to have to get fucked a little bit. It looks like there's folks that's going to like tell you one thing, but they're going to leave you unsatisfied maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're having fun with this, but if you're the person in the middle, you're getting your own self off right now. So, I mean, they're not doing you no favors. They might be like pulling on your nipple and like sticking their gross halitosis tongue in your ear, but you're doing all the hard work. So if you're worth it, maybe you should find some folks who will do it to you. That's what I'm saying. All right. Good luck. Oh, we got a fashion oracle. What should I wear for my Valentine this year? Ooh, this is an excellent question for the fashion oracle. Let's see what we got. We are brokering now. Ha. Yeah, you know, that was probably a very appropriate pornicle for your situation. Believe it or not, it wasn't just a funny, sexy picture. There's probably a lot of meaning in there. I would take a screenshot. Okay. Fashion oracle for Valentine's Day. Or for your Valentine. I guess you can wear something for your Valentine any old time, not just Valentine's Day. Let's not be exclusive. Let's be inclusive. Let's include all the other days of the year. That's what we do here on the OraCola. All right. Yeah, this one. Mary Quant. Ooh. So this is a very 60s designer. Mini skirts and I don't know, very 60s vibe. So if you're not into wearing a skirt, I would say do some Austin Powers kind of thing, but maybe without the bad teeth. Maybe get you a smart suit, maybe something groovy, swinging. Go out dancing somewhere. Drink a classic cocktail. But yeah, swinging 60s. There's your inspiration. And it seems like it'll be fun. All right, good luck. Let us know how it worked out. Okay. It is 9:41 p.m. We only have about 20 more minutes left here in the show. So if you want to get your question answered, please put your question in the chat. Now, I have decided to tempt fate. Oh, poor Apollo. He's sleeping on the bed and he's having a little bit of a nightmare. So he's doing that. That thing. And I always worry about him because sometimes he seems like he's having a nightmare. But God forbid I go touch him, he'd probably bite my ass. Anyway, back to Tempting Fate. I decided that it's been a while since we visited with the emoji deck, and we would hopefully get an emoji appropriate for the Valentine season. So let's see what emoji card comes up for us. We have not had the best luck with this deck. However, I am going to be optimistic. I'm going to keep giving it love because that's all we can do with our enemies. We can just give them love. That is the higher vibration. Remember, we always vibrate higher here on the OraCola. Okay. Oh, excuse me. That burp was like a sneaky one. Otherwise, I would have made it bigger, but it just kind of ooped out. Maybe I should drink more beer. Work up a good one. Okay. Emoji for the collective for the Valentine's time of year. Ooh, okay. We have this weird kind of faceless no mouth. I don't know if that's neutral or not. It's very creepy though. There's no mouths. It's just everyone's closed mouth. Keep your mouth shut. Just look, listen, and don't say a word. All right. Well, I don't know if that means be a voyeur or just like don't get into a fight, or I don't know. But we're gonna keep loving you, little emoji deck. Look, even the fronts of them are misleading because it's leading you to believe that most of these cards are going to be happy cards. And as we've discovered, many of them are not happy cards. All right. Well, better luck next time. Oh, we got to have self-care. How can I find a groovy 60s clothes? Well, most people where'd it go? Oh, over here. I'm running out of room over here. So, this one just fell out, but I think that was the first one. Nope, wait. This one just popped right out. Take a walk. So this is take a walk. So maybe you need to go shopping on a shopping strip. Now, I would normally in the past have recommended that you just go down to Lucy in Disguise on South Congress and rent you a costume. However, they no longer are in business. Thank you, pandemic. So, or Amazon, or both. I think you need to go and pinpoint a place where you can find stylish vintage clothing and then do a little afternoon shopping trip and just walk through and find you something to wear. There are several places here in town that have vintage in like all in a row. I know there's like North Loop, or I don't. Okay, don't take my word for it. I'm assuming you're in Austin because I met you here at the club. But a few years ago, you could go to North Loop. There were several vintage shops along this little section of North Loop and like Avenue F, kind of like around where the Workhorse Bar is, and Tigress, all them places. Probably a good place to get some vintage clothes. Now, there's also vintage along South Congress. You're going to pay more for it. I know along South Lamar, there's some vintage. I don't know if it's walkable, but try to find you a vintage shop hub or a hub of like thrift stores. But probably vintage is your best bet. And, worst case scenario, you can walk outside and then stop and sit on a beautiful bench somewhere and then pull up your pocket computer and get to Amazon and order you some goddamn 60 stuff. Yeah. Either way, take it as you will. You have a feeling Matt K has a stash of 60s threads. That would be funny if you did and you were just like being a joker with us. That would be cute. All right, it's 9:47, y'all. We only got about 13 more minutes left here in this show. I do have a scratch off ticket. I wasn't going to get one, and then I was at the store and I had $1, and I was like, why the fuck not? I'll just get one. So hopefully it'll be a winner. I have not cashed in the one from last week, so hopefully this one will be a winner too, and I can cash them both in for more lotto tickets. Now, tea. Let's do some more tea. What should we talk about at the end of the show here? All right. Oh, we were just kind of talking about it, but it bears repeating. The State of the Union is not great. Now, I know that there is a lot of controversy about how there were hecklers at the State of the Union. If you ever watch any parliament from Britain, you know that's how they do business. They shout each other down all the fucking time. In fact, I wish our Congress was a little bit more shouty like that. I might pay attention more if it was more entertaining. If they could just like get in the ring and like mud wrestle and like fight with each other, and someone comes along with like a chair, like that would get my interest. I might be interested in their bullshit a little bit more because it's just as fake. All their shit's just as fake. In fact, I would not be surprised if that whole State of the Union was orchestrated by Hollywood. Whole wag the dog thing. You know, Kamala's got the earpiece telling her when to stand up, but she's like totally zoned out because like she was hyperventilating and they gave her a shot, and then she's just like, and then like Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's wearing her like weird faux fur. I don't know, maybe it was real. She's Marjorie Taylor Greene, in a white outfit. She's like, and but everybody else is in on it. So it's kind of like it was game show. It's like The Price is Right. We got two families here going after it, and not The Price is Right. Family Feud. It's like Family Feud. It's like orchestrated Family Feud. Terrible. So that's the bullshit we have running the show according to the media, which is total crap. Media is a bunch of liars. Ratings are way down. Nobody believes anything they say. And if you do, well, sorry for you. Guess what? It's a lie. I mean, Trump was terrible, but he wasn't wrong about the fake news. He was not wrong about that shit. Yeah. And then just the economy. They statistics are massageable. And they say we added 12 million jobs, but I don't believe that shit. I think that's just a lot of people going back to work for lower paying jobs than the ones they had before the pandemic they got rid of. And now they're doing a ton of layoffs. So that's all going to be like weighted out, Inflation is crazy. We got more homeless people than ever. It's impossible to buy a house in certain markets. And even if you do buy a house, it's impossible to get appliances because everything's backed up. All of our shit comes from China. Everything for years, it's been coming from China. So I don't know why we're antagonizing the people that like hold our balls in their hands, and we get all our shit from there. Yeah, we're sending all this money to Ukraine. I don't know why. What kind of weird money laundering bullshit is going on there? I cannot even wrap my head around it. It's just nuts. Everything about what's going on in our country on the like political level, on the national level, is bullshit. There it goes. But I will say this. I do believe in the human spirit, and I do believe that love conquers all. I know that's sappy, but it's true. I believe it. So I think that there are a lot of people here in this country that are still good people, that are still wanting to live the American dream, even if that dream was not really what we were told it was. We want to try to achieve that, move toward that goal. So how do we do it? We get together doing things like this. We get together on the OraCola every Wednesday, and we form a family. We get together and we talk about shit, and we support one another, and we get out into our communities, and we support people in our communities, and we're good to our friends. And ultimately, The man cannot handle it because the man is not a creative person. He can't outthink our creativity. So we as people together can outsmart the man just subtly. He might be able to control our whole digital wallet eventually when the CBDCs come down, but he cannot control the cucumbers we give to our neighbor in a paper bag. They can't control that shit. They might be able to control how far you can drive because, hey, climate change and whatnot, you already drove this many miles a month because everybody's got an electric car with a kill switch. If you don't comply, you don't drive. Maybe, but while you're not able to go out on your car, you can still fucking ride your fucking bicycle or walk or whatever. As long as you don't got a track and ship, leave your phone at home. All I'm saying is we have the human spirit within us. We're still mostly good people here in this country. We see the crap that's going on above. Yes, we allowed it to happen slowly over generations. It's just kind of like become this decadent end of the empire situation. And who knows how much longer we will exist in our current form. However, we can get over it. So, State of the Union, not so great. State of humanity, pretty fucking good. I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt. So, there you have it. Fuck you, Joe Biden. All that's a shit show. And yeah, I said it. Oh my goodness, 9:53. That did not take nearly as long as I thought it would take. So yeah. Oh, a crystal for work for P&G. Ooh, I love the crystals. Let's get a crystal. So many beautiful rocks. That's the thing, even though our world might end, we might nuke each other with nuclear weapons over some bullshit balloon, but the rocks will always be there. They'll just be underground, growing slowly, doing their rock thing, and they'll be here for millions of years, just slowly changing and morphing and becoming what they are. And then, aliens or future civilization, whatever, will discover them and put them in a shop and you can buy it. That's the beauty of rocks. They are forever. Mostly. I mean, I guess they just change, but yeah. They're pretty permanent. At least more permanent than we are. All right. P&G crystal for work. This one. Ooh, rainbow obsidian. What does it say? Oh God. I cannot believe I can't read that. Heal your heart. It's the font. The font got me. Okay, rainbow obsidian, heal your heart. So I don't know how this pertains to your work, but make sure that you are still feeling good about what you're doing at work, and maybe get you this really cute, like rainbow obsidian type thing. It's purple, it's pink. This one has a heart in it, which is super cool. Coming up for Valentine's Day. Maybe just let go of any resentments that you might be having about your work or your coworkers or any things that are out of your control, and look for the good things, the things you love, the things that drew you to the work to begin with. All right. Yeah, that one's pretty. And maybe wear some purple. I don't know. Purple and pink, they go together. All right. Did I miss any questions here? I don't think I did. All right. Oh, I forgot. I did promise online, I did prompt people to leave a question if they had a question. So I'm going to just check, because I have forgotten to check in the past and missed a question. All right. I don't see any on Instagrams. Nope. Let's check the other platform. Probably nothing on the Facebook, but we'll just double check here. And nope, nothing at all. So it is 9:57, which means we're kind of wrapping it up. We're getting to the end here. I think it might be time to do our little scratch off ticket. See if we have a winner with us this evening. So this is the same ticket I got last time, so it should be pretty easy to read. We've got a winning number and my numbers. So scratching away. Scratching, 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 scratching. Send me all your good vibes, because we got here. What do we got? All right. Ooh, we got a 5,000er. Boy, it'd be nice to hit the 5,000. God, that would make all that whole last week where I wasn't going to work so much better. Oh my God. It's gonna be rough next month. Okay. All right, these are our numbers. Y'all concentrate. Let's see what we got. Winning number is the winning number is not any of the numbers that I have. But I think last week, my winning number was 18. So I got the same winning number. I just did not win the prize. I got 17, I got 19. So I got all around it, but I did not win. So womp womp, not a winner. That's okay. I still got a winner on my fridge, so I'll cash it in at some point and maybe get another ticket. We'll see. It would be nice to win that $5,000 though. It's rare to get the whole 5,000. Usually you just get a bunch of ones and maybe like a $2 bill, maybe a 40, something weird. This is always weird stuff on scratch offs. All right, y'all. Well, let's see. I don't think I had any other questions. I did not. So guess what, y'all? It is the end of the show here on the OraCola. I hope y'all have had a fantastic evening with me. Like I said earlier, if you want to share this content with your friends, I would appreciate it. Leave a like on it, comment on the actual live stream, not the chat. All those things are helpful. Spread the word. Venmo, PayPal if you can. If not, that's okay too. I'm going to throw down one card for the collective just because I feel like I need to. Just to get us in the mood for next week. So, what's it going to be? It's going to be this one. Ooh, death. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. But there's also death is, it's an ending, but it's a transformation. So maybe we need to say goodbye to something this week that is not good for us. It's not serving us no more. And we need to bury it and put it in the ground and then have our own Independence Day and start something new. We're free from whatever this burden is. We're free from it. So we're going to bury it in the ground, say our piece, and move on. So yeah, this week's about transformation. And hopefully it's a good one. All right. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. I will see y'all next time here on the OraCola. Y'all have a great one. Bye.